Happy Thursday, everybody. We are getting ready in Super Kids to start a new unit, Unit 22. And this will still be in the same workbook that we've been working in with the K and the QU. But we're going to learn a new letter and find out who the new Super Noodle is. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and start our video of the song to introduce our letter.
Hello, it's Annabetta. I'm the Super Noodle today, and I've got just a few jokes to tickle your funny bone, just a few tricks to joggle your brain, just a few games to play with the Super Kids on the jolliest Jingle Jangle Day. Hey, just about the jolliest Jingle Jangle Day. What day? Just about the jolliest Jingle Jangle Day. What do you say? Just about the jolliest Jingle Jangle Day. Just some jazz to razzle dazzle you. Just a few ropes to jump for joy. Just a few jams to jelly up your peanut butter on the jolliest Jingle Jangle Day. Hey, just about the jolliest Jingle Jangle Day. What day? Just about the jolliest Jingle Jangle Day. What do you say? Just about the jolliest Jingle Jangle Day. Just a few jumps to bump to, just a few jacks to pick up fast, just a few rings to juggle up high. And now at last, it's my turn to be the jolly Super Noodle. It's my turn to plan a perfect day. It's my turn to jabble, jostle, jump, and joke with you on the jolliest Jingle Jangle Day. Hey, just about the jolliest Jingle Jangle Day. What day? Just about the jolliest Jingle Jangle Day. What do you say? Just about the jolliest Jingle Jangle Day.
All right, so it looks like Annabetta is going to be our new Super Noodle this week for the letter J. And I want you to go ahead and get out your Super Kid book that we've been working in. And you're going to turn to page 22. Make sure that your book looks just like mine. Page 22, and you can fold it back where all you see is page 22. You're going to need a pencil for this. So if you need to pause it and go grab a pencil, that's totally fine. But what's the first thing we always do on this page? We trace that letter down there, and it's the uppercase J and the lowercase j. And the J makes the j sound. Like our friend Jack in our class. And my first name, Miss Henthorn, is Julie. Julie, and it starts with a J also. All right, so we're going to trace this uppercase J. Kind of looks like a little umbrella hook. And then I give it a top. And then the lowercase J, same kind of thing, little umbrella hook with a little dot. Okay? All right, now let's look at the pictures of Annabetta. I'm looking up here in that first cloud. And what is she doing in this picture? Well, it looks like she is juggling some rings. Juggling. Does juggling start with the letter J? Yes, of course it does. So we are going to circle. You can circle one of the rings that she's juggling. You can circle all three. It is totally up to you. But juggling begins with the letter J. All right, now we're going to move over to this one. Ooh, it looks like she is making a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. But look at her knife. What is that on her knife? It's jelly or jam. You might call it jam or jelly. Either is fine. But jam or jelly, does it begin with a J? Yes. So I want you to circle that jam or jelly. You can circle the container that it's in. You can circle it on the knife. It doesn't really matter. All right, now I'm looking over here. Ooh, look at Annabetta now. She is playing a game. And some of you might have played this game before, and some of you may not know what this game is called because it is a game that was really, really popular a long time ago, but it's super fun, and it is called Jacks. Kind of like our friend Jack. But this game is called Jacks, and what you do is you have a ball and these three little jacks, and you bounce the ball and you try to pick up the jacks before the ball bounces again. So it's a really fun game. Maybe you can play something like that at your house. But jacks, does it begin with a J? Yes. We are going to circle that one. All right, now I'm going to come over here, and it looks like Etta Betta is looking at a book of fun tricks. Fun tricks. Does that begin with the J sound? No. So guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to put an X over it. That does not begin with the J sound. All right, look right here. What is Etta Betta doing right here? She is jumping rope. Jumping rope. My kids like to jump rope at home. Do some of you like to jump rope? Well, does jump rope begin with a J? Yes. I'm going to circle that jump rope. All right, now I'm over here looking at Etta Betta. What does she have right here? It's a jack-o'-lantern. Jack-o'-lantern. Does that begin with the j sound? Yes. Circle that jack-o'-lantern. Good. All right, now I'm going down here. What in the world is she playing with right here? You know what that's called? A jack-in-the-box. Jack-in-the-box. So does it begin with the J sound? Yes. Circle the jack-in-the-box. All right, and the last one. What is she doing right here? She is playing cards. Cards. Does it begin with the J sound? Nope. So what do we do to it? Put an X over it. Good. Now you're going to take your book and you're going to flip it like a pancake, just like this. And you should see some J's up here. All right, so what I want you to do is I want you to watch Miss Henthorn first to see what you do. I'm going to start at the strawberry, and I'm going to take my line down to the chocolate. And when I get to the chocolate, I'm just going to make a little bit of a hook. I'm not going to go all the way up to the vanilla. I'm going to just go a little tiny little bit, kind of like a fish hook. Then I'm going to come back up to the strawberry, and I'm going to give it a hat. Just like that. Okay, I'm going to do it again. I'm going to start at the strawberry and go down to the chocolate, go up just a little bit, and then I'm going to give it a hat. All right, let's see if I can do it correctly. Y'all watch and tell me how I do. How did I do on that one? Well, it looks correct to me, but did you see what I did first? I did my hat first, and then I did my hook. I wasn't supposed to do that first. I was supposed to go down to the chocolate and make my little hook and then put my hat on. All right, let's try this one. How did I do on that one? Oh man, I did it backwards, didn't I? I started down here at the chocolate and went up to the strawberry. And I wasn't supposed to do it like that either. All right, let's see. How am I doing? Oh man, it went way too big. It's way too big. It's in the peanut butter. I'm not supposed to go in the peanut butter when I make an uppercase J. All right, tell me about this one. How does that look? Pretty good. I started at the strawberry, I went down to the chocolate, and then I put my hat on. So on the first two lines, you're going to do the uppercase J. Then down here for the lowercase J, you're making that same kind of hook like you make on a G, a lowercase G. You start on the vanilla, and you go down into the peanut butter on this one, okay? And then, just like when we make that lowercase I, we're going to give it a little dot, okay? Now, I have a question. When I do a little dot, do I make it like, let me see if I can show you. I'm going to do my little hook, and then, do I do it like that? No, that dot is way too big. All right, let's try this one. How did I do? Well, I did my dot first, and I was supposed to do my hook first. All right, let's try this one. How'd I do? Oh, I did my dot way up here on the strawberry, and I was supposed to do it in between the strawberry and the vanilla. So that one wasn't correct. All right, let's try this one. How'd I do? I started in the bottom. I started in the peanut butter first. Silly. All right, tell me about this one. How'd I do? I did pretty good on that one. I started right where I was supposed to on the vanilla and went down to the peanut butter, and then I did a little dot. All right, so on these two lines, you're going to practice that lowercase j. And then remember right here, we're going to practice that uppercase j and the lowercase j. And then right here where these little black dots are, remember that just shows you where to start that uppercase and the lowercase. All right? And then the last thing, the sentence says, Jack and Jill jump with a period. So I want to make sure that you trace Jack and Jill jump with a period. And then down here, you are going to write that sentence. Jack and Jill jump. And don't forget that period at the end, okay? And when you're finished, you can go ahead and turn to page 24. All right, you should be on page 24 in your Super Kid book. You are not going to need a pencil for this page. You are going to need some crayons, though. You're going to need a red, orange, yellow, blue, purple, and green. But before we get started, I want you to help me read these words down here at the bottom. So let's look at the one in red. Let's sound out this sound. J, A, K, it, jacket. Now remember that CK sound together makes just that K sound. All right, so J, A, K, it. All right, so what color are we going to color jacket? Red. So I'm going to look up here and I see a jacket right here, so I'll color that one red. I see a jacket right here, I'll color that one red, and this one, and this one, and this one. So you're going to look for all the jackets and you're going to color those red. All right, let's look down here at the orange. Let's sound this one out together. Jam. Jam. All right, what color do I color jam? Orange. So you're going to look up here and you're going to color all the jams orange. And then the yellow is jet, jet. All right, I'm looking for those jets. I see one here. I see 2, 3, 4. Some over here. I'm going to color those yellow. And then let's sound this out. Just. What color am I going to do it? Blue. So I'm going to look for all the just. There's one up here, here, here. There's a bunch over here. I'm going to color those blue. And then the purple is going to be jab, jab. So I'm going to look for all the jabs, and I'm going to color those purple. And then right here in the green is job, job. I'm going to color the word job green. Now pay attention to jab and job, because there's only the difference in the middle sound, the A and the O. So when you're looking up here, I want you to pay attention because this says job and job and job, but look right here, this one says jab. So you need to make sure that you pay attention to those. Make sure you color it the color that it says. All right, so you can go ahead and get started on this and color it, and I cannot wait to hear what it turns out to be. Maybe your mom can take a picture of it after you finish coloring it and put it on our Facebook, our Holy Trinity Facebook page, so we can see it. All right, so you will do all of this, and then you're going to flip it like a pancake to page 25. All right, you should now be on page 25 in your Super Kid book, and we're still working on that J sound, the J sound. So what we're going to do on this page is we are looking at the pictures of the things that begin with the J sound. So Etta Betta is our super noodle, and she has set up for a game, and she needs help with the items to put on a tray for the game, and she only wants to include things that start with the J sound. So let's start up here at the beginning, at the top of the page. This looks like a safety pin. Does it begin with a J sound? Nope, she doesn't need that. What about buttons? Does buttons start with a J? Nope, she doesn't want that for her game. What about Jack in the Box? Yes, Jack in the Box. So I want you to circle Jack in the Box because it starts with the J sound. All right, we're gonna move over here. Let's see, what about a jump rope? Does she want a jump rope for her game? Yes, because jump rope starts with the j sound. So go ahead and circle the jump rope. All right, now I'm gonna go back over here. What about a jacket? Yes, jacket begins with the j sound. So go ahead and circle that jacket. All right, over here, jigsaw puzzle. Jigsaw puzzle, does it begin with a J? Yes, circle that jigsaw puzzle. What about egg? Nope, egg doesn't. What about jewelry? Yes, that does. She needs that for her game to go on the tray. So we'll circle jewelry. All right, I'm gonna go over here. What about jam? Does it begin with the j sound? Yes, it sure does. Circle that jam. Okay, bells. Does bells begin with the j? Nope, we don't need that one. What about ducky? Nope, ducky doesn't begin with a J. All right, remember what this was? This was a part of that game called jacks. Does it begin with a J? Yes, circle those jacks. All right, so that's what it looks like. This is the last page we're going to do today in our Super Kid book. Y'all have a great one.